I'm going to call the Finance Committee meeting to order, 3:48 p.m. The minutes, we need to change that to December 18th, 2020.
On the agenda?
Yeah, that we're reviewing. Oh, no, 18. Oh, December 18th, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so can I get a motion on the minutes for review of the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any questions or comments?
No.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved, minutes approved. Response to open items, past questions and comments. So, we've got,
Do you want to go through them, or do you want to just, I even put on today's manifest answers too.
Can I ask a question? Has it been helpful when Matt does a narrative to the manifest before sending it out?
Yes.
Okay, because that was one strategy that I suggested last fall, and he did it some, and sometimes he couldn't.
No,
So would that be beneficial in the
It
future?
is, because if you're not sure, then you look at that and it just kind of clicks.
Took out half my questions.
It does?
Yep.
Okay, Matt, that's
Okay.
good feedback, right?
All right.
Yep, good.
I didn't see a reduction in the number of your questions.
Only one page?
One's not related to the other necessarily.
17, only one page.
Yeah.
so other than what's in here, do you have anything, or
So I guess
with
what
regard to what's in here, do you have anything you need expanded on?
because I was out traveling, I'm backed up, I haven't read the whole thing yet, so
Okay.
I would have to get back. So I would suggest that we skip over this. If there's time permitting at the end, that's fine. If there's not, then I could review it
Can I-
offline and send notes.
Can I jam through some of them really quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do number 17, manifest 17, okay? The first one is why are we buying stretch pants? We have a grant to buy school children clothing because some kids come to school without jackets. Okay?
And so those easily fit, I think those would particularly be for young ladies, right?
Yes.
Stretch pants.
Yep.
And so if someone had a need for clothing for whatever purpose,
Is this recent donation that somebody gave that we had a?
I don't think so, that just started.
Okay.
This is tangenting off into another thing. You're gonna see more and more grants coming before the board and getting accepted, okay? I'm starting to kind of like dig into that one. That's one of my newest ones. So if you haven't seen this before, it's gonna get corrected, okay?
Yeah, this is interesting.
All right, the next one is the Kingston, the town of Kingston. Yeah, I'll get you the documentation when they pay us. I review their receivables in the past. They usually pay within a week of us sending them in invoices. So the computer purchases will get paid very quickly. They're very quick about reimbursing the district. To me, this is a low risk transaction, okay? T-shirts, athletics did a fundraiser. I wouldn't have done it this way, but it was done this way. And what they did is they purchased T-shirts, sold them, and they're using them for, we're gonna get reimbursed for the cost of these shirts, but then it's for a boosters fundraiser.
So that is absolutely not okay, and he's all over it. Right, that doesn't,
So we bought the t-shirts for the boosters to sell.
Yes.
and then they're gonna pay for the t-shirts, it's completely not okay, and this
How
is a
nice for
perfect.
them.
Yeah, so Matt, I just wanted to mention, sorry guys, well, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I forgot that we were.
Okay, the next one, we hired a consultant for phones. It's probably a good thing that we did. Okay, basically this is to evaluate our current phone system and to bring a new phone system into this building, because we're gonna have problems when the middle school comes into this building, being able to have two switchboards and separate the calls between the two different schools. Okay,
How does the consultant paid?
the consultant's paid through an appropriation.
And they have no affiliation with any companies as far as brokerages and that sort of thing?
They're affiliated with our, local and long distance provider,
And
but they're not affiliated with the hardware side of it.
will they look at other providers besides what we're doing now? It's kind of like going to a broker that's gonna sell you the only way he has.
No, this person does not sell us hardware.
No, I mean in
and-
terms of services.
This particular person, I want to reevaluate our local and long-term phone costs. I'm waiting a couple months before I do that.
The reason I ask is I was in that business,
Yeah,
and what I presented to companies was, I'm gonna look at your overall usage for data and voice and all of that,
yes,
and your networks. And some of these companies, if you wanna look at them, they pay me
yes.
a residual based on your usage.
Oh, yeah,
Others won't, but I'm gonna bring you all of it. If you go with somebody who won't pay me, then you're gonna pay me whatever we agree on.
yeah,
If you go with someone who will pay me, I'll get paid by them and I'll become part of your customer service team.
yeah.
So I just wanna be sure that we're looking at all our options and not just some narrow little slice of what this guy has to offer.
This, basically what he's doing is managing the, phone system needs, not
The
necessarily
equipment,
just the
I
equipment,
see,
okay?
right,
I wanna hire a person like you to come in and evaluate the back side of it.
Yeah.
Coming off of the equipment, and, cause I have a feeling we can make some improvements there.
okay. I mean, I don't do that anymore, but I know how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right, right,
Right.
okay. Let's see. Artists in Residence was funded by a grant, yes.
Can I just say one quick thing about the datacom, the phone piece?
Yeah.
I just want it to be in our awareness, again, as we talk about what we're gonna tackle in the sequence, that I also would like us to look at the LED lights in addition to the datacom piece, because we had a company that we used in Maine where we did massive energy efficiency, and if they didn't save us the threshold of money that they agreed to, then they had to pay for it.
Hey, be careful with that.
It's
I
a
know.
huge investment. We
It's
did
a
it in the
huge-
library.
I'm not saying we need to
No,
go to
no,
that level,
it's-
but it's similar to what you were outlining with the data. I just wanna
Well,
talk
James
about
on
it.
the
I'm
right
not saying we're
is
going to
an
do it.
Expert in that area.
I can get somebody to come in and do an analysis.
Okay.
I have to
Thanks, Gene.
rip out the HVAC system, which means taking down all the tiles. So what I wanna do is I wanna replace that in conjunction with doing the LEDs.
And that's my point. I wanted you to see, I was bringing that up because I knew Matt was working on it, and I wanted you to know that he's thinking about, when you think about all the lists of things that
Well, I
we're
just
doing.
talked about that.
Yeah, this building, and it's this building in particular, right?
Yes, yeah, okay. The last one is the $100,000, transfer to, the trustees and trust funds. I think your question is you thought it would occur right after town meeting, okay?
I thought it didn't, I thought it was, since it was funded from unexpended funds, that I thought it would happen at the very end of the year from unexpended funds. I was surprised to see a transfer happening right now.
Yeah, so it happens within the year in which the operating budget article. So the statute is
So is
not,
this last year's article?
this is last year's article, okay? And I can't transfer last year's article until July 1.
Correct.
Okay, so this is, I have from July 1 through June 30 to make it, to make the transfer. I usually do it around December, because that's when we're at our highest cash flow.
Because taxes come in.
I prefer to do it in July.
But you're talking a cash flow issue, really.
Yeah. I'm trying to, with this district, I don't have a cash flow problem, okay? I sleep at night, all right?
That's not a light thing either. That's a good thing.
I'm trying to squeeze it, okay? So in comparison to last year, our balances are down about $2 million. Okay, and trying to keep less cash, and then make out some of these payments and time them correctly.
Okay, I was surprised to see it happen when this happened as well.
Yeah, I gave you a little narrative.
Yeah, I was just reading through it now.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Okay, revolving fund balances. I'll just read through them, and then if anybody has any comments or questions. These are balances as of January 31st. The special ed fund has $239,994.67. Capital improvement fund, $147,240.41. And facilities use fund, $193,680.96. Any discussion, comments?
I was just checking, there's no new expenditures, it looks like, right?
Right.
That's 726. So. No, anyway, no, there's nothing in expenditures.
Okay. The expenditures for, as of January 31st, 2020, combining health and dental with the operating budget are $18,083,819.48. Any discussion or comment on that?
Can I make some comments?
Sure.
I think we're just over 8% remaining in the operating budget, meaning that
That's not encumbered?
that's not encumbered or actually spent, okay? 8% is really where I expect the district to be at this particular time. I'm anticipating to go down to 5% in March, and then 3% shortly thereafter. I'm thinking that it's probably going to level off there, so we'll see. I think we're right on target. Now, on the revenue side, what you're going to see in the next revenue report is I'm changing how the accounting is being done so that you can actually start to look at, if you were to look at the revenue and expenditure report in conjunction, you're going to figure out whether we're going to be over or under on both the revenue projections and the expenditure projections. I can't do it this particular month, but the next time you see it, it will be different.
Make it interactive, so if it comes in and it says we're gonna be over, you can click on it and drag it down.
Yeah. Well, going forward,
Jamie, you might do that in your world, but in our world, you monitor, you don't modify. We'll do the modifications, you do the monitoring.
Okay. You have budget transfer requests
I don't have any this month.
and public comments? Doesn't look like it.
Wow,
Anything else?
no,
During the meeting?